Loneliness, one of the greatest troubles that exist in families. Do you know that people could be lonely even in the midst of people? Ironically, yes. People could be lonely even when surrounded by a crowd. Loneliness is a state of the mind. And what brings this from loneliness? Emotional rejection, familiar rejection, domestic rejection. It hurts to be rejected. It hurts when people feel they're not wanted and not accepted. Personally, it happens to me as a child growing up, and it happens to people, millions of people, children all over the world. When you want to be accepted, want to be adopted, you want to make to feel wanted and accepted, and it was thrown at your face that you are rejected, you're nobody, you don't belong, and because your parents are not there for you, because of one disability or one error or one fault or the other. It feels hard to be rejected. Everybody wants to be wanted and accepted. Even the gods are afraid to be lonely. Terribly, it hurts. So I want this goes to the teachers. This goes to those in authority, caretakers, pretenders, general overseers, mommies, daddies, aunties, big sisters, custodians of reality, custodians of humanity, people that look after others, nursery teachers, commanders, police, army, navy. Be careful the way you treat the people, the ones under your tutelage. Be careful the way you treat people. I keep telling you, people may forget what you've done to them, but they may never forget how you made them feel. Stop, spreading despondence. Stop spreading hopelessness. Stop spreading inferiority complex. Stop spreading hatred, jealousy, malice, intolerance. Stop spreading your ignorance. Stop advertising your ignorance. My prayer is that after listening to this message, you begin to be an agent of hope. Inspire people, motivate people, encourage people, help to bring out the best in people. Don't quench the light of goodness, the light of hope, the light of mercy, the light of creativity in people. Some people just need a mark to cross over the cutoff mark. Give it to them. It doesn't cost a dime. Smile. Smile for a while. It doesn't cost a dime. What some people need in this world, that don't worry, it will be okay. Words of encouragement, give it. Some people just need little money. Extend that money. Some people just need little advice. If it's in your position, give it. I encourage us. Be you a leader. Be a follower. Help one another. Learn to inspire people. Stop making people feel desolate. Stop making people feel worthless and hopeless. Make people feel beautiful. Make people feel wonderful. Make people feel amazing. Appreciate people's input. When little children do little things, appreciate them. Once you appreciate them, they want to do better. But when you put them down, they lose hope. They feel, oh, I'm not good. I'm nobody. I'm not those things. There's a race. Somebody has to carry first. Somebody has to carry last. Don't judge people by position they carry in life, but appreciate them for participating in that race. The most important thing in life is participation, not position. It's participation. Somebody has to come first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and last. Yes. Let there be appreciation for participation, not just for position. In the race of life, there's bound to be a first, there's bound to be a last. But the most important is that we are given the privilege, the opportunity to participate in the race of life. I keep telling people, imagine what could have happened to you had it been you're not the sperm that actually made it into the ovary. That was to make the ovary into the womb. Had it been, you're among those million that were flushed. Consider yourself lucky. And since you're lucky to have, met these people in this age and time and era, learn to celebrate your talents. Learn to put a smile on the faces you meet. Learn to leave a positive tendency. Learn to leave a positive impression wherever you go. Learn to leave a good name. Learn to put smiles on the faces of people. Don't put people down. Human laws vary, yes. Human laws are evolutionary. Human laws are convoluted, complicated, all those things. But learn to show appreciation. Learn to encourage the talent in others. Learn to be the light in the dark world. Don't let people's opinion define who you are. Learn to put people up. learn to promote, learn to protect, learn to liberate, learn to emancipate, learn to cogitate, learn to ruminate, learn to educate, learn to meditate, learn to impress people. Above all, learn to impress yourself. Learn to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, I don't think you expect people to really love you. You don't appreciate you, I don't expect people to appreciate you. Be your own best friend first. Be your own best lover. Look after yourself. Tidy up yourself. Always improve your self-worth. Always enhance your qualifications. Always enhance your degrees and your pedigrees. Always make sure that the next section is going to be better than the previous ones. Some people that write books and all those, I always want to try to say the next book is better than the last one. People think that they've read the last work. The next one is going to be powerful, more. Keep them hungry, keep them looking for more. Don't let people's opinion define you. Look inward. Look inward. Look inward. Are you that is a leader? Yes, sometimes you have to be authoritative. Maybe to have to be combative and all those things. You have to fight wars and all those things. But let your combats be ameliorative. Let it be a healing. Let it be a balance. Let it be a solution to global confusion, to global tribulation. Let your leadership qualities enhance humanity. Learn to bless. Learn to impress. Learn to liberate. Learn to emancipate. Learn to lift people out of bondage. Learn to give hope. If you're rich or you're blessed, grant scholarships. Create universities. Create educational outfits. Create citadels of learning. Let people come and get educated. Give free books. Give free food. Give lunch. Give things to people. Build houses for people. Let people have homes. Realize that you're given a privilege. You don't have so many years to spend here. Higher 500 years, 200, 1,000 years, you're gone. Even the people you're killing, cheating and hurting to impress now, they will not even be here to remember you. Life is so fleeting, like a river flowing away. Life is elusive. Life is delusive. Life is full of impermanence. Here today, gone tomorrow. So why not put a smile on the people you're lucky, you're privileged, to encounter in this existence? In England here, I try as much as I can to. That is great happiness, great learning. In America, the same thing. In Asia, in Australia, in Africa, any continent I found myself, try to leave a little legacy, leave a little impact, leave a positive footprint on the sands of time. People don't remember your personality, but they may not forget your work. They will not forget your work. And remember, hope is the last to die. In everything you're doing, hope is last to die. What would you like to be remembered for? Their leader, their supreme leader, their coordinator, their prefect, their monitor, their mother, their father, their brother, their sister, their neighbor, their kinsman, their fellow countryman, countrywoman, their continentalist, their priest, their pope, their imam, their archbishop, their deacon, their monsignor, their seminarian. What you like to be remembered for? Who are you living for? What are you living for? What are you living for? After here, where next? Who are you? Who are you? Are you adding value to the lives of your classmates, your classmates, their lecturer? Where will you be in the next 500 years? Where will you be in the next 1,000 years? Do you know your dying date? Were you consulted before being conceived? What were you before becoming a sperm? And what will you be after death? Did you choose your name? Did you ask to be born? Were you consulted? Did you choose your nationality? Did you choose your sex? Did you choose your orientation, training, and background? Did you choose your parents? Did you choose the time you're conceived and the time you're going to go? Everything about you is about external decisions. You are the byproduct of others' decisions. So why not create a positive impression with the little time you're given? I'm just trying to tell you to go to the lane of realism. Avoid these vain glorifying, edifications out here. Embrace realism. Don't be a slave to opportunism. Stop being predatory. This life is full of predation, but don't be a predator. Learn. Cross-check your temperaments. Ask yourself, what am I living for? Who am I living for? Is my life adding value to existence? After here, where will I be next? What will my students think about me when I'm gone? What will humanity think about me? Save the best for the last. Memories that come in form of hopes, that the last to die. When all is gone, memories lingers. But even in the graveyard, memories, are swallowed by silence. At last, silence speaks for all. So be the friend of silence. Befriend silence. That silence may justify you in your absence. Befriend silence. The wise are those that befriend silence, because they know that at the end, silence speaks for all. Think about the next 800 years, the next 1,000 years. Where will I be? Who will I be remembered for? What will I be remembered for? Empires come and go. Superpowers rise and fall. Great men and women, they come and go. But nature remains. The earth remains. Humanity remains. Eternity remains. It has not even got a scratch. So what are you living for? I see people dyslexic. Yeah? I've seen anorexics. I've seen bulimia. I've seen kleptomaniacs. I've seen nymphomaniacs. I've seen various people. I've seen people with chronic illnesses. I've seen extremely intelligent people as well. I've encountered doctors, lawyers, presidents, engineers, surveyors, astronauts. I've met different types, atheists, different types of people in my life. But what did I find from them? Every one of them just like a bridge sword. A bridge sword. Man is but a bridge sword. Without the glory of God, we are nothing. Without the grace of God, we are nothing. So why not see your position as a privilege? A privilege to add value to existence, a privilege to enhance humanity, a privilege to actually lift others out of bondage, a privilege to build the next generation positively. Why are you involving in terrorism, diabolism, ostracism, racism, why are you being an economic hitman, economic vampirism? Why are you getting yourself involved into this, fatalism? Why not be one of the courageous of humanism? Why not get people and make them realize the value or the goodness in them? Why not be the beauty you're looking for? Why not be the love you're looking for? Why not be the tolerance you're looking for? Why not be the goodness you have been dreaming about? Why not start today? You have the potential, you have the innate ability to make humanity a better place. Because of tribalism, patriotism, racism, because of greed, jealousy, envy, and ignorance, some of us are not celebrating our talents. We're not celebrating our endowment cheerfully. We want to grab it all. So that others, it's all about grab syndrome. When will you stop being part of this PhD? Pull him down syndrome. Pull her down syndrome. Why are you a specialist in pulling others down? Yes, you may be a critic. But are you a positive critic? Are you a constructive critic or a destructive critic? You're asked to evaluate. You're a judge and all those of human behaviors and all those things. But at the end of it, even the judge will be judged. Evaluate and learn to bring out the best in people. This goes to the leaders and those who want to be leaders. Always live for what you'll be remembered for. Live for who you'll be remembered for. People don't just believe your talks, they believe your works. Walk the talk and talk the walk. They don't just believe in your prayers, they believe in your work. Walk as you pray, pray as you walk. People say prayer is a higher form of work, agreed. But work is a higher form of prayer as well. Whatever you do, leaders, avoid vengeance. It doesn't pay. Avoid revenge. It's counterproductive. It boomerangs. Learn to tolerate. Learn to forgive. Let go and let God be. Live and let live. Love one another. Be the friend you're looking for. Bring the greatness you want in others. If you choose to become a friend, an enemy will be minus from the world. If you choose to become wise, one foolish person will be minus from the world. If you choose to get educated, one ignorant and abusive person, but not from the world. If you choose to be enlightened, one imbecile and atrocious soul, but not from the world. Once you add to the realm of goodness, the realm of badness or evil, we lose. So why not be the light of the world? Be the favor you're looking, be the grace, be the joy, be the mercy, be the answer to people's prayers. Be the genius, be the paradise in others. Be that to the world, be a light. Be the switch that puts on the light of glory, of favor, of enlightenment, of goodness, of beauty, of illumination, of amelioration, of beautification, of education. of enlightenment, of salvation. Do that and let Almighty God take the glory. So this goes to the leaders. Learn to lead well. And to the followers, learn to follow well. Learn to follow honestly. And to those in authority, police, the army, the navy, the politicians, the judges, the teachers, custodians of reality, civility, morality, and authority, I ask you, you that are judging today, remember you'll be judged. And the hand you deal with, that's the hand you'll be dealt with. Remember, what goes around comes around. And time and chance happens to everyone. Though there is time for everything, but time and chance happens to everyone. You are not what you're born into. You are what you make out of it. You are not your problems. You are not your sickness. You are not the pollution. You're not the abuses you are passing through. You're not the insubordination. You're not their hatred, their kidnapping, their slavery. You are not their hypocrisy. You're not their conspiracy. You are not their torture. You are not your pains. You are bigger than that. You're a child of God. You are the light and you always shine. You are the sun and you always shine. Don't give up. Don't mess up and set up. Don't give up. You belong to the top. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.